Hey guys, week 2. We're going to start in the first circuit with some body weight, or you can use a dumbbell, or you can use the resistance bands for these. But this is just to kind of wake up your muscles, to get them activated, activate those glutes for these movements. So right there, don't drop your chest down when you're doing this move. Your legs are in about a 90-degree angle, and then you're going to keep your feet together, but then open your knees. Lift that top leg open and close. So you can do it without weights, you can do it with the dumbbell, or you can add the resistance bands like I'm showing right here to make it a little more challenging. And then for my advanced girls, I want you to do it this way, where you lift up on your hand and lift the lower booty up. Both glutes will fire for that one. So it's going to be an extra little glute activation there for you. Then we're going to donkey kickback, so you can do it without the weight, without the band, just that way. Hold at the top, squeeze that glute for just a minute. Don't arch your back when you're doing that, and don't swing your leg. Then if you don't have resistance bands, you can use a dumbbell. It's a little harder because it could slide out of your knee, but this is an option if you don't have the resistance bands. And then if you do have the resistance bands, you can do it this way. Just remember to squeeze at the top of that movement. I like to flex my heel, so it puts a little extra on my glute muscle. And then we're going into hydrant. So you're going to lift to the side, knees in legs in 90-degree angles. Don't open like this. Don't open your hips up. Try and keep your hips squared to the floor, and then you're just lifting that leg. And then here it is with the resistance bands. I wouldn't suggest using a weight for this. It will 90%, 99% sure it will come out of your leg. Then circuit 2, we're going to step up. We're doing one leg at a time for this, and then a 3-second slow release, or 3-second come back to starting position. So you're just going to go down really, really slow, and that's going to hit that glute muscle and that quad muscle as you're slowly lowering down. And then make sure you do both sides on that. And then for modification, you can just do it on the ground, but you're going to come down into lunge and then slowly come back up to starting position for the modification. Then we're going to hip thrust, shoulder blades on the bench, and then you're going to make sure that your back is in a straight line and you're coming up, squeezing the glutes at the top of the movement. You're not rounding your back like this, so you don't want a curve in your back, and you don't want to just drop your hips and leave the upper part of your body still. You want your whole upper body to come down as your butt comes down. And then at the top, you're going to squeeze, hold there for a second, and then come back down. Look forward. That kind of helps with not letting that curve get in your lower back. So you got to engage your core as well. Then we're going to lateral walks. You're going to be in a low, staying in that low position, and you're just going to step side to side. Count each side. So if you go to the right, don't lean over like this, and that knees don't go past your toes. Stay nice and low. If you're going to the right, then you'll count 1, 2, and then if you go back, then you count 1, 2. If you're just going to go all the way, you can just count the full 12 reps all the way to the side, and then a full 12 reps to the other side. I just ran out of room, so I couldn't do it that way. Okay, so here's the front squat. You can hold the weights in front of you, or you can place them on your shoulders like this. If you have heavier weights, just make sure you keep your elbows up. You don't drop them down. So front squat to reverse lunge. Each one of these, you're going to count the squat on these. So you're not doing them per lunge, you're doing it just the squats. You're going to count as the rep. And then just make sure you're alternating sides for the reverse lunge. And that's it.